Sir, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Shakila Parveen, how are you today?
Sir, I'm fine. And you?
I'm also fine. Are you in Barishal or where?
Sir, I'm in Borishal.
Barishal. Okay, where is your house? At where in Barishal?
Sorry?
Where is your house in Barishal?
Sir, I cannot hear you clearly.
Where is your house in Barishal? At which place?
No, sir. My house is not in Borishal. I am staying in Borishal for my job purpose.
Yes.
My own house is in Norshindi.
Your own house is in Noshindi. Okay, how do you feel in Barishal?
Good,
Good.
but not satisfactory. I want to back in my hometown.
You'd like to back to your hometown. Okay. Okay. But there is no vacancy there, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, start your video on and we'll start soon. Questions about various agitation from 1757 to 1944. First, tell me, when did the Battle of Palashi take place?
Battle of Palashi take place on
The Battle of Palashi took place
on 23rd June in 1757 between Nawab Sirazullah and East India Company under the leadership of Robert Clive.
Okay. Under the leadership, that means Robert Clive. Clive was Robert Clive during the Battle of Palashi. What role did Robert Clive play?
Sir Robert Clive was the governor of East India Company, and he fought against Nawab Sirazullah to defeat him and beat him from the rule of Bangla.
Okay. Well, what was the result of the war? What was the result of the war?
Nawab Sirazullah was defeated in this battle, and it was possible due to the deception of Mir Jafar, who was the chief commander of Sirajuddaullah's army force.
What happened to Sirajuddaulah after the battle?
Sirajuddaulah was killed by Muhammad Ali Beg. With the order from Mir Miran as a part of previous promise with British.
Okay. Why could not the forces of Sirajuddaulah win the battle even after having 50,000 soldiers in their side?
Because the chief commander of Sirajuddaullah's soldier was Nawab Mir Jafar. But Mir Jafar did not take part in this battle properly and honestly. He conspired or fraud with.
He did not command the soldiers to fight against the East India Company. Okay. Do you know anything about Sipahi mutiny or revolt of 1857?
Sipahi mutiny was held on 1857 and due to when when the Sipahi was refused to use new rifle cartridges. New rifle cartridges, which were thought to be made by the some grease mixture with pig and cow lard, and which was the emotional, which was মানে হচ্ছে কি, which was the matter of Muslim and Hindu feelings.
Okay, what was the reason of revolt of 1857?
The revolt of 1857 was held between the Sipahi of East India Company and East India government due to a religious conflict.
Okay, how long did the East India Company rule India?
Almost 200 years. East India Company, no sir, 100 year East India Company ruled the India from
From
1757 to 1857.
okay, then who ruled India?
Direct administration of British Crown, Queen Victoria.
Queen Victoria. Okay, how long did the East India Company rule? Okay, when did British government start to administer? Then next question. Was the revolt a successful one?
No, sir. Sipahi revolt was not a successful one. It is an unsuccessful.
Okay, why was it unsuccessful?
Sir, I cannot explain this.
Okay, who is the founder of Agartala Aligarh Muslim University? Why was it founded?
Aligarh Muslim University was founded by Sir Syed Ahmed Khan. Sir Syed Ahmed Khan, and it is formed to revolve the Muslim religion.
Okay, do you know anything about Sir Syed Ahmed Khan?
Yes, sir. Sir Syed Ahmed Khan was born on 17 October in 1817. He founded the Aligarh Muslim University to revive the Muslim, and he was the founder of. He was known as the father of two nation theory, and he was the pioneer of Indian Muslimism.
Who was the Viceroy and Governor General of India in 1905?
Lord Curzon was the Viceroy and Governor in 1905 in India.
Do you know anything about Partition of India or Bongo Bongo?
Sorry, Lord Curzon formed or established or materialized this Bongo Bongo or Partition of India in 1905 due to the administrative necessary.
When was All Indian Muslim League founded? Why was it founded?
All India Muslim League was founded in 1906.
When did Mahatma Gandhi start first non-cooperation movement in India? Why was the importance of such an agitation?
Mahatma Gandhi was started
Mahatma
non-cooperation.
Gandhi started non-cooperation movement.
Mahatma Gandhi started non-cooperation movement in 1920.
Okay.
20. And this cooperation was uncooperative work against Indian courts, Indian administration, legislative, and Indian police department, school, college, and etc. Um, etc. And this uncooperative movement was
Non-cooperation movement, non-cooperation movement.
a non-cooperation movement was started due to the itself due to grant itself governance.
Okay. Last question to you. The Government of India Act 1935 articulated three major goals. Can you name the same?
Sir, I don't know that.
Okay. Do you know anything about Lahore Resolution?
Yes, sir. Lahore Resolution was made in 1940, and it is presented by Shere Bangla Eke Fazlul Haq.
Okay. What do you mean by two-nation theory?
Two-nation theory was presented by Muhammad Ali Jinnah, and the father of the two-nation theory was Sir Soyud Ahmad Khan. And two-nation theory is um, two state is need for two religious people, Hindu and Muslim.
Okay. Now, 10 questions to Shakila Parvin from Sabbir Ahmed Abdul Kader. Okay, start.
Assalamu alaikum. Some analysts said that the seeds of dependence, I mean the creation of Bangladesh, was rooted in the Lahore Resolution. Are you agree with that, or if you do not agree, so what's the right answer?
It maybe one of the cause of born Bangladesh due to because if Lahore Resolution uh, presented was not presented, Bangladesh or East Pakistan was not be separated from India, and it um, would be attached in all India. That's why I think it is a gradual process from Lahore Resolution to make Bangladesh.
With due respect, I'd like to say that you are also right, but the creation of Bangladesh is not only based on the religion. That is the main difference between Lahore Resolution and our creation. So the basis of the creation of Bangladesh was mainly the Bengali nationalism and the culture. So this is the main difference. Though it would be partially correct that Lahore Resolution a little bit responsible for the creation of Bangladesh, but it is not 100% true. Thank you. I didn't have a question now.
Okay, nice. Shakila Parveen, now topic. What will you do if BPSC do not recommend you as a BCS cadre? What will you do?
If BPSC do not recommend me as a admin cadre or any cadre, I will try for the next time, and I will recover my my lackings,
my loopholes and shortcomings, and I'll try to come back again here. Answer should be smarter. Okay, answer should be at first. You should say, you may mention that BPSC or Bangladesh Public Service Commission recommends for the candidates who are best for this position. If BPSC thinks that I'm fit, they will surely recommend me. But if they think I'm not fit for the position, then they will recommend other people who are suitably or who are best perfect for this position, or who are the best for the position. And in that case, I will try to find out my loopholes, my shortcomings, and I'll come here again and I'll work as I have prepared for 3 to 4 years for this BCS examination, and I will find out my loopholes and I will recover the same, and then I will come again. Okay, this is my vow. Well, thank you. Now, Abdul Qadir, start your BD1. Say something about the Battle of Polashi at first.
Thank you, sir. The Battle of Polashi was a great incident in the history of Bengal, not only in the Bengal but also for Indian subcontinent. And there were many reasons for creating such a situation, and the war between the last independent ruler of Bengal and the British East India Company. And after this battle, the Bengali Muslim ruler ended their rule, and the ruling of the East India Company was created.
Okay. What do you know about the? Okay. What was the result of the war?
Sir, the immediate outcome of the war was that the ending of Muslim ruler and the creation of the ruling of the East India Company, and it had some far-reaching effect in the history of Indian subcontinent, because from that time to till 1947, British rule was prevailing.
Okay. Well, what happened to Sirajuddaulah after the battle?
When Nawab Sirajuddaulah was defeated at the Battle of Polashi, because of the treacherous of Mir Jafar and the other chief of army, he had a plan to fight again against the British ruler, East India Company. So he escaped from the capital at midnight, as far as I know, 3 a.m. So he escaped along with some of his companions and his wife, and when he and after escaping from the capital, he was leaving the rural area close to Rajmahal, but a fakir named Shahadana, he revealed to Mir Jafar and the others that the Nawab Sirajuddaula is living here. That's why from that time the Nawab Sirajuddaula was arrested by Mir Jafar.
Okay. Why could not the forces of Sirajuddaula win the battle even after having 50,000 soldiers in their side?
Sir, I think over dependency of on Mir Jafar was the main reason, because Nawab Sirajuddaula knew about Mir Jafar that he is not faithful. He was not faithful, but he again and again depended on Mir Jafar. And besides, Nawab Sirajuddaula was deficient of experience in the battlefield, and he failed to take quick decision in the battlefield. And on the contrary, the Lord Clive was very prudent and very experienced in the battlefield. That's why Nawab Sirajuddaula was defeated.
How did the gunpowder of the forces of Sirajuddaula get drenched?
Sir, I don't know the absolute right answer, but as far as I know that the gunpowder was drenched because of rainfall, and the Nawab Sirajuddaula and with their allies didn't have the preparation to cover the gunpowder to protect from the rainfall. But Lord Clive and with their allies had the preparation, the protection. So so that incident was happened.
Okay. Do you know anything about the Sipai Mutiny, a revolt of 1857?
Yes, sir. Sepoy Mutiny was the first independence movement in the history of Indian subcontinent. There are several reasons, like political reason, socio-economic reason, religious reason. If I explain the political reasons, because the East India Company issued a doctrine of lapse. According to the doctrine of lapse, the abandoned son will not be the owner of the rule. So that's why some Nawab they lost their ruling. So that's why they were agitated against the East India Company. And there are some military disparity among the Indian military and the British army. So they were also agitated against the East India Company. That's why the revolt was held.
What was the result of the revolt?
Sir, literally it was not a successful revolt, but it had huge impact in the history of Indian subcontinent, because the immediate impact of the revolt of 1857 was that the abolishment of East India Company, and from that time the British rule was directly controlled the British Indian subcontinent. And besides this revolt inspired the people to move against the British army till 1947.
Okay. When did the British government start to administer India directly?
Sir, the British government passed a law on August 2, 1858. From that time, they began to control directly Indian subcontinent.
Who was the founder of Aligarh Muslim University? Why was it founded?
Aligarh Muslim University was founded by Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan founded this university. Mainly, it was a school at the first. Later, it became a university, and it was established to afford the glory of a Muslim nation. At that time, Muslim nation was passing a deteriorating condition and the adverse situation, and they're lagging behind from the Hindu. So Sir Syed Ahmad Khan believed that if I uh, took any steps to promote the Muslim nation, I should establish a university or a school and should reform the education system. That's why he established such university.
Okay. Well, who was the Viceroy and Governor General of India in 1905?
Sir, Lord Curzon was the Viceroy and Governor General of India in 1905.
Okay. Do you know anything about the partition of India or Bongo Bongo?
The partition of Bengal, I mean the Bongo Bongo, has a huge impact on the history of Bengal because it creates the division among Hindu and Muslim. I mean the communal harmony between Hindu and Muslim. There are several reasons to for the partition of Bengal because the Lord Curzon, the time governor, he thought that the that time the Bengal was a huge territory. So if he divided this, so he can control and he can develop the other regions. For example, Eastern Bengal. So that's why the partition of Bengal was happened.
Okay. Okay. When was All Indian Muslim League founded? Why was it founded?
All Indian Muslim League was founded on 30 December on 1906, and it was the immediate reaction of the withdrawal of Bengal, partition of Bengal, I mean Bongo Bongo, because the Muslim leaders at that time believed that the British rule was not in favor of us, so we should talk and we should should take steps against British to bring a separate nation. That's why to raise their voice from the Muslim community, that party was founded.
Okay. When did Mahatma Gandhi start first non-cooperation movement in India? Non-cooperation movement.
Yes, sir. Mahatma Gandhi started the non-cooperation movement, which was mainly non-violent, was started on 5th September 1920, and it was there are several reasons and had a huge importance. The reasons among notable are the massacre of Jallianwala Bagh and the inaction of Rowlatt Act by the British ruler. And the importance is that from such type of movement, the British ruler became frightened and become afraid of the general people movement, because the non-cooperation movement was mainly the participation of general people, and both Hindu and Muslim were participated. So that's why the communal harmony was also restored through this agitation and movement.
When was Swaraj Party established?
Swaraj Party was established at 1st January 1930. It was established mainly by the C.R. Das, I mean Chittaranjan Das, and actually the Swaraj Party was a fraction of Indian National Congress. Because of the disagreement with the leaders of Indian National Congress, that time the popular leader of Bengal, Chittaranjan Das, established Swaraj Party.
Okay. Do you know anything about the Government of India India Act 1935?
Yes, sir. Actually, it was a huge act. I mean, in size, because it had 321 sections and 10 schedules. And when I downloaded this act, it was huge, and it was not possible to read for me. However, it was there were some major features of this act, because it initiated All India Federation instead of All India Council, and uh, besides it initiated bicameral legislature and initiated the provincial autonomy, and such many incidents and issues.
Okay, now tell me the topic. How do you feel if we do not recommend you as your desired position? If BPSC does not recommend you for your position, what will you do?
Sir, if I do not deserve the to be recommended by PSC, you will surely select the another one who is eligible for the post, and in that case I will try to find my mistakes and the statistical error, and I will try to prepare myself for again to come here.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for a nice presentation. Okay, now Sabir Ahmed, are you ready?
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, at first tell me, first question. Do you know anything about Lahore Resolution?
Yes, sir. Lahore Resolution was the resolution um, which was provided by the Muslim League for the establishment of separate homeland for the Muslims in the annual session of All India Muslim League in 1940.
Okay. Well, do you know anything about, okay, what do you mean by two-nation theory?
Actually, two-nation theory was given by Muhammad Ali Jinnah. The theory asserted that the Muslims and Hindus of India are two separate nations by their own tradition, religion, and customs. So therefore, they deserve to have their own countries based on religion.
Okay. Who was the proponent of two-nation theory?
Indian Congress opposed the theory probably.
No, Indian Congress. Who? The question is, who was the proponent of two-nation theory? Proponent, Pravokta. Who was the proponent of
Yes, sir.
two-nation
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Muhammad Ali Jinnah was the proponent of two-nation theory.
theory? Okay. When did India become independent?
India became independent on 14th August 1947.
Okay. Well, now tell me, when did the Battle of Palashi take place?
Battle of Palashi take place on 23rd June 1757.
Okay. What do you know about this battle?
The Battle of Palashi was actually a decisive victory for the British East India Company over the Nawab of Bengal, and it initiated the about 200 years rule of British company and the government itself afterwards.
Okay. Well, what happened to Sirajuddaulah after the battle?
Sirajuddaulah was assassinated by Muhammad Ali Beg under orders from Miran, son of Mir Jafar, as a part of the agreement between Mir Jafar and the East India Company.
Okay. Okay. Why could not the forces of Sirajuddaulah win the battle even after having 50,000 soldiers in their side?
Actually, Mir Jafar served as the commander of Sirajuddaulah, and he betrayed in the Battle of Polashi. That's why Sirajuddaula could not win in spite of having 50,000 soldiers.
Well, do you know anything about the Sipai Mutiny or revolt of 1857?
Yes, sir. Sipai Mutiny was a very violent and aggressive revolt by the Sipahis in 1857, which turmoilized the British rule, I would say.
Okay. Well, what was the reason of revolt of 1857?
Actually, the Sipahis refused to use the new rifle cartridges containing grease with a mixture of cow and pig's lard, and they thought it will impurify their religious belief. That's why the rebellion started from it.
Okay. Well, how long did East India Company rule India?
East India Company ruled India for from 1757 to 1857, which is almost 100 years.
100 years. Okay. Who is the founder of Aligarh Muslim University? Why was it founded?
Sir Syed Ahmed Khan was the founder of Aligarh University, and it was established to persuade the Muslim to acquire modern knowledge as well as English language.
Okay. Okay. Who was the Viceroy and Governor General of India in 1905?
Lord Curzon was the Viceroy and Viceroy in 1905.
Okay. Say something about Bongo Bongo.
Bongo Bongo was taken place on 1905, which is actually a reformation of Bengal Bengal presidency, territorial presidency actually. It separated the British. It separated the rule in two presidencies. One was Bengal presidency, and another was the other presidency. Yes.
And question: if we do not, it means BPSC do not recommend you this time, how will you feel or what will you do?
Actually, sir, you have all the authority whether to select me or not. If you find more competent candidates than me, obviously you would select those. Although it will be very painful for me, as I have taken preparation for the last 3 or 4 years to be deselected. But I would have to accept that and find out my shortcomings, and I would try my level best to appear before you once again to prove my own.
Okay. Now, Abdul Kader, 5 to 6 question to Sabbir Ahmed, and Shakila Parvin, 5 to 6 question to Sabbir Ahmed. He will answer. Start. Abdul Kader first.
Well, some people say that the father of two nation theory is Sir Syed Ahmed Khan, and we know the proponent of two-nation theory is Muhammad Ali Jinnah. So, how do you explain this difference?
Actually, I haven't heard about Sir Syed Ahmad Khan to be the founder of two-nation theory, as Muhammad Ali Jinnah is the well-recognized provider of two-nation theory. So I would like to I would not indulge myself into a debate in this case, actually, as Muhammad Ali Jinnah is the well-recognized founder of two-nation theory.
Okay, with due respect, can I say something?
Of course, of course.
Uh, 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 the father of two-nation theory was called as Sir Syed Ahmad Khan because he dreamed first that a Muslim nation, should be a separate nation in India, and there should be a separate country for the Muslim. But there was no official recognition or announcement. But the Muhammad Ali Jinnah, he first came to the point, and the Lahore Resolution was accepted on the basis of the two-nation theory. That's why we are recognize Muhammad Ali Jinnah, and he is the main now proponent of two-nation theory.
Thank you for your
Thank you.
sharing knowledge.
And I have some other question that some people say that the lacking of skill of Nawab Sirajuddaulah was responsible for the defeat at the Battle of Palashi. Do you agree with that?
But the main thing is conspiracy happened in the Battle of Palashi for sure, which is well recognized that his commander-in-chief cheated Sirajuddaulah. So it is well known and well established theory. If he didn't cheat Sirajuddaulah, then probably the question of skill could have arisen. So the non-association of Mir Jafar should be the main reason for the defeat of Sirajuddaulah, I think.
I think so. Thank you.
Shakila Parvin, 5 questions to Sabir Ahmed.
Okay, sir. Who was the Goshiti Begum? Do you know about her?
Yes, Ghoshti Begum was the aunt of Nawab Sirajuddaulah.
What
Maternal
role
aunt.
played in the Palashi battle?
She indulged herself in the conspiracy with Mir Jafar and helped to help the cause of Sirajuddaulah being defeated.
Okay. After the death of Mirzapur, who became the Nawab of Bengal? After the death of Mirzapur, Nawab.
Probably it is the company itself took over the rule then after Mir Jafar.
When Mir Qasim ruled the Bengal as a Nawab.
Mir Qasim ruled Bengal as a Nawab from 1760 to 1764 till the Boxer War.
Okay. Now tell some step taken by Rabindranath Tagore to inhibit or protect the Bongo Bongo.
We all know that he got hurt by the Bongo Bongo for sure. So, so he wrote the song Amar Sonar Bangla, which is now our national anthem, to protest, to express his protest against Bongo Bongo.
I think you can add Rakhi Bandhan, Banglar Mati, Banglar Jal,
Yes.
a song of during Bongo Bongo. Okay.
Yes.
Who withdrew the partition of Bengal, that means Bongo Bongo.
Uh, British government withdraw the partition in 1912. Yes, it was the British government. Sir George V, probably.
Who was
Yes,
the governor of Viceroy in that time?
Lord Hardinge was the viceroy at that time.
Okay, sir, that's all about from my side. Sir.
Okay. Now everyone will get 1 minute, 2 minutes to say something about your result. You have attended as many as 12 or 13 classes. What is the result of attending these 12 or 13 classes so far? Sabir Ahmed first. What you have got from these 12 or 13 classes of BCS Viva Speaking?
Sir, actually, your classes and your provided materials, lecture materials, have provided the confidence to speak, actually, because it was actually we are not speaking, we are not uh, we are a Bengali speaker, so English is not our mother language, and we do not use it in our day-to-day life. So we have a bit uneasiness in expressing ourselves in English and speaking in English, but your classes and practicing have made us a bit more comfortable for sure in speaking English, and it will help us a lot in our in the long run, and will hopefully help ourselves achieve our goal. So it is the start, it is the initiation, and we ask your prayers and dua so that we can be successful in the long run. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Nice. Now, Abdul Kader, what's your what you have learned up to this, say 12 or 13 classes?
Sir, first of all, I am so grateful to you to provide us such a platform for Viva Speaking, because nowadays such platform is not frequent, and then I am the journey was this speaking course was outstanding, because I had got the opportunity to learn from you directly. That's important opportunity for me. And later, I think I will be
Okay, thank you. Shakila Parvin, your comment.
Sir, these all classes are very effective for me, as there is a opportunity to talk directly with each other, as I am weak in speaking fluently. So I take it as a platform to improve myself. I am trying to improve myself with attending this class.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Next class, we will go through regular topic, and another topic will be added. This is Ukraine crisis. Okay, Ukraine crisis. You will have to be prepared for this. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
we are running out of sheets, sir.
You are running. Okay, you are running. Okay, so I will provide you the
Yes,
sheets.
sir.
I will provide you the sheets, but I have no sheets about Ukraine crisis. We will ask
Okay,
you
sir.
random question on it. Okay, random
Okay,
question.
sir.
You have to answer two common questions. What the reasons behind this Ukraine crisis? What actually happened? Why Russia is going to attack Ukraine? What is the interest of Russia here? What is the interest of Western country? And what might be the result of this war? Okay. So 5 to 6 questions. What is the cause of Ukraine crisis? Root cause of this crisis? Actually, what Russia wants and what the Western country wants? What might be the casualties? What might be the result? So I will give you the rest of the sheets today. Okay. Thank you for today.
Okay, sir.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam.